I remember when I was 18. I was a senior in high school, fall semester to be exact. I was one of the older students in my class, a brighter, more involved student than most. I took part in student government starting in my freshman year. Why, you may ask yourself. I knew from the time that I stepped into that school until the time that I left that if I wanted to make a difference, I would have to be a part of something to make a change. I learned that if you want to make a change, it isn't just the speech of one person, but it is the voice of many. Like the school food that we were fed during our lunch periods. As the United States Congress passed a law to feed the students healthier food in public school, they also took everything that was providing the school with the money to resupply that food. I also wrote a letter to the principal, the school board, and the state of Alaska to see if we could have some sort of fast food brought back to Diamond High. However, before I could do so, I had the student populace vote. It's the way the United States is run. It is the way most countries these days deal with United Nations issues. With the vote, wouldn't you know, only 65% of the student population voted. I was shocked. That is why I'm here to tell you why you should vote. I'll explain why your vote is important, how it can make a difference, and statistics that will make your jaw drop. In the end, I will summarize why you should vote before going into a mild conclusion, reiterating the fact that I want each and every one of you to vote. Each and every one of you sitting here are probably wondering why someone like me is here to talk to you about voting. You probably all think that I'm here talking to you because your teacher called me, your course syllabus said you had to do something with voting. But to be honest, I'm here because I want to educate you and let you know that each and every one of you make a difference. Did you know that in the last presidential election, only 12.31 million people between the age of 18 and 24 voted? That's only 43% of the total population in that group. How many of you think that voting is stupid? I know I didn't when I was in high school, but I know there are a lot of my friends who did. They said that their opinion didn't matter because Obama was going to win anyways. You see, Governor Palin and Senator John McCain had plenty of opportunity to win if those students who were legal to vote voted. All too many times I've talked to friends at work who talk about how voting is stupid and voting doesn't do anything because our House speakers vote for us. That is just it. Our House of Representatives votes for us and listens by the votes that we cast in the elections. If you voted, you would get to make a choice, and someone would have to listen. Your vote is a choice that no one can change or make you change because it is your personal entitlement. If you vote in an election, you are making a change in how this government and nation is run. However, if you vote in a state election, you are voting for changes to the state in bills and in the leadership. You have the power as 18-year-olds in high school to make a change, make a difference. Make the change you want to see, write a letter to the government stating what you would like to be different, and make it strong. As stated before in the last paragraph, only 43% of 18 to 24-year-olds voted in the last presidential election. What is that saying? It's saying that out of 43% of students, only about 15% were males and the rest females. But why isn't it 100% of each? If each of you voted, you would change the outcome of any election drastically, thus causing upsets when the final tally was sent. What I was impressed with was that in the 2008 presidential election, 70% of those with a high school graduate's degree or GED voted. This is much higher than expected because even though most were above the age of 24, it shows that as you go through college, not many people can persuade you to vote. The percentage of those who voted with a bachelor's degree was only 61%, thus falling lower than those with a high school diploma. So as you can see, a majority of high school students who are able to vote do not, thus affecting society as we know it today. How can you complain about something that you can't change? If you were to vote and you get your buddy to vote, then you can start making a change and make a difference in this nation. So as I stand here and explain this, I hope you have learned that even though you're only 18, you can make a difference. Therefore, I challenge you to get out there, encourage your friends to vote, and vote you to vote as well.